Um, didn't really want to make this, but I feel like I have to. And I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, but I want to basically just relay a message. Don't let reality hit you when it becomes your reality. And what I mean by that is if there's a way to help, if there's something minor you can do, whether you don't want to be active when you're, going out in the streets and protesting, if it's just donating some small amount, if you can go out and drop off water to people, do what you need to do. I want you to realize that people have been looking at this, looting and rioting, and they've been fearing for their lives or they fear for their safety when they step out of their home. You've just been living in day three of what it's like to be a black person in America. I think the reason why this is something I wanted to speak on is because I just want to make people aware. So often, you know, I've been judged or I've been a victim of racism. I kind of just suppressed it because as I grew up, like that's what the world was. That's how I was taught that the world is like, and that's how it treated me. And I just give you a few examples, and like I said, I don't want to ramble on, but there's been so many experiences from people around me that I often forgot about some of the experiences that I've dealt with. I remember walking home from school when I was in fifth grade, and I was going down a block that I normally didn't go down because I walked with another friend home. And they went to their home, and I was continuing to mine. Now, remind you, I'm walking from school, so it's not that far of a walk. And I would say at this point, I'm probably 4 blocks away from my house. And I'm walking on the opposite side of the street of this home that had a lady and her husband sitting outside, or I'm assuming husband, could have been boyfriend, or whatever the case may be. And they yelled at me and said, "What is this monkey doing on my block?" And they said, "Do you want a banana? Do you want a banana, monkey boy?" And proceeded to call me the N word. And then the guy kind of made some threatening gestures to me. Remind you, I'm in fifth grade. Not intimidating at all. I don't know what kind of book bag I had on. I just know that I just looked forward and kept it moving. I'm not going to sit here and try to argue with two older adults. And there's been moments like that. There's been moments where I was pulled over, and I was with a female, white female, and the officer, and they're driving, and the officers pulled over and said, "Ma'am, is this guy threatening you at all?" I said, "No." And he's like, "Can I see your ID, not hers?" I said, "Sir, what's the officer?" He said, "Be quiet. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her." And it's been challenging, to say the least. And there's other accounts I can go over, but like I said, I don't want this video to be long. But I just I just want you to realize that, don't let your reality become your reality when it happens to you. This is the world that we live in. Don't let it finally take, you know, your brother, your sister, or maybe your black friend, and don't let something happen to them before you realize it's actually a problem. Realize that just because it's not something that happens in your circle of friends that it doesn't happen. I'm not going to go long, like I said, and I'm not going to continue to bring this up over and over again, but I did want to just at least talk about it once. Stay safe out there.